everybody. Happy Thursday and welcome to Debate Masters. So how this show works is we have two very funny people who are going to debate your silly topics for you today. I put a post on Facebook earlier today asking for suggestions, and I'm going to ask you right now to throw your suggestions in the comments. So if you have silly things you want them to debate, go ahead and let us know. It could be things like compare two things, like what's better, cats or dogs? What's scarier? Spiders or ghosts? I don't know. That's what happens when I try to come up with these myself in the intro. Or it could be something fun like, is it okay to put pepperoni on pizza? I meant pineapple, but I said pepperoni. And I'm looking over here like I'm looking at someone. Nobody's there. Okay. So go ahead and throw your suggested topics in there. And I'm going to go ahead and pick some from there and Facebook posts earlier and my own noggin. So we'll have some fun. So also what's going to happen is each person is going to take turns picking what side of the debate that they would like to argue for. And then after each side, they're going to get a minute to debate their side. Then they'll get a 30-second rebuttal. Once they're done, then we're going to have them come back to the audience, and you in the audience get a vote on who our winner is. So you got a lot to do today, and it's going to be great. So for tonight's show, we have a couple of super fun returning debaters. So first, our returning debater is Hillary. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Hillary, and I'm debating for two.
What? Are you pregnant?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, we can talk about this later. That's fine. That's why I held up my sparkling cider.
Oh, I had no idea.
This is live. Let's go.
Okay, and our second returning debater today is Sam. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Sam, and I'm debating for one.
Nice. So no surprises from Sam today for Chris.
No, I am largely the same as I've always been.
Nice. Okay, so Chris, do we have some suggestions that you'd like to share with us?
We do. We definitely do. Congratulations, Hillary. I swear I know you.
I'm so sorry.
I should have been the first one to know. Thank you. Hot dogs or hamburgers from Beck. Grace says Among Us versus Animal Crossing, New Horizon. White chocolate or dark chocolate, Zoom or Skype. Beck threw in earlier too. What's the best type of pasta?
Ooh.
Let's see. Dennis says maple syrup or honey, which is better. I don't know if Beck was here last week, but she said what came first, the chicken or the egg? Was that last week or the week before?
Yeah, we did that one, I think, a couple weeks ago.
Okay, nice, yeah. Which you can watch. Go back and watch the archives. Windows down or air conditioning?
Ooh.
We got to get this in because Evan and his ritual. Good morning, happy Tuesday. Hillary needs a bonus point stat. Sorry. Crinkle cut fries versus curly fries. And Sarah Aghamhamadi says New York slice versus Chicago deep dish pizza.
Ooh. Okay. So I'm going to start us out with something I like to start out something pretty easy that you can jump into, warm up the old debate juices. So we're going to do hot dogs versus hamburgers. I like that one. So what we're going to do to decide who gets to go first is we're going to play a very sophisticated game of rock, paper, scissors. So what's going to happen is I'll go 1, 2, 3, and then say shoot. And on shoot, you'll give your rock, paper, or your scissor. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
What was that?
That was so hard to do if you're not the one counting.
Sorry. Okay, so you both did paper, so let's go again. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Oh, Sam came in with the scissors, so Sam gets to go first. So Sam, would you like to debate on behalf of hot dogs or hamburgers?
I would like to be team hamburger, please.
Okay, great. So Hillary, your team hot dog. So Sam, you'll get 1 minute to debate, and that 1 minute starts now.
Hello, my name is Sam Harrison, and I have been referred to as a burger maniac. I'm not going to dispute these claims. I'm going to embrace them. The hamburger is the staple of American food, American cuisine, if you will. The hamburger is wonderful because it is so versatile. It can be as plain as you want it. It can be a bun, and it can be a patty, and it can be delicious. You can throw some cheese on there, pay 89 cents. I don't know. That's what it was when I was a child. It's probably more now at McDonald's, and you have a fantastic snack for after school. Or you can class it up. Maybe you don't eat beef. You can use turkey. Maybe you don't eat meat at all. You can make a veggie burger or an impossible burger. And I haven't even gotten into the topping options that you can do on a burger. There's everything you can ever dream of can go on a burger. You got your standards, your lettuce, tomato, onion.
time.
You could go fun.
Okay. There's always a rebuttal. Okay. So Hillary, your 1 minute for hot dogs starts now.
First, I'd like to start out and say everything that Sam said about hamburgers is true for hot dogs. You can have just bun meat bun. You can add cheese to it if you'd like. Heck, you can add chili and cheese. The toppings for hot dogs might even be a little bit more endless because you are not restricted by a top bun. No, you can keep piling and piling and piling because the hot dog comes in a boat. You just walked out of the bar, and what do you smell? It's street hot dogs. You're at the ballpark. What do you buy? A ballpark Frank, not a ballpark Berg. It's hot dogs. You see a cute dog in a costume? What is he? Oh, he's a little wiener dog wearing a hot dog costume. He's not wearing a hamburger costume. That's just ridiculous. That doesn't make sense for a dog. I mean, come on. Also, the Hamburglar is a terrorist.
Okay. So Sam, you'll now get a 30-second rebuttal, and that starts now.
I would like to point out that after my opponent started making all these grandiose hot dog claims, there was a loud crashing noise, which I believe was her own conscience about all the lies she was telling. You can't just stack things forever on a hot dog. You know what happens? The bun gets soggy and it spills all over you. You get mustard on your shirt. Your whole day is ruined. You have to go home and get a new tie, and then you screw up your big meeting you had this afternoon. That is dumb. There's a limited amount of toppings, whereas the burger, the top bun really keeps it all contained and together. Finally, you can put a dog in any kind of costume. That has nothing to do with any of this. You can dress a dog up like a pile of spaghetti.
Okay. So Hillary, your rebuttal starts now.
I wouldn't want to go into a meeting without having a hot dog first. And if I was wanting to plan success for my meeting, I would surely know I needed to have a spare tie with me because no one eats a hot dog or sometimes a hamburger without a mess. But that's part of the experience. That little mustard running down to the corner of your mouth. Later, finding that condiment stain and being like, that was a great hot dog I had earlier. Why think about that stain being bad when actually it's a memory you get to hold on to? A wonderful time and a delightful meal.
Okay. This is a really great starting debate. Got a lot of energy coming out of you two today. So it's time to go back to the audience. Who won our debate? Was it Sam with hamburgers or Hillary with hot dogs? Go ahead and put in the comments who you think won the debate. I was noticing that everyone was commenting about how a lot of our suggestions are food-based today. I hope you're all hungry.
I have a spaghetti squash cooking.
Ooh.
I have Taco Bell.
Ooh.
Which is neither hot dog nor hamburger.
But a taco shell probably resembles more of a hot dog bun.
Okay, here's some votes.
Okay.
Sarah says Hillary. Beck says Hillary gets my vote, but real life the burger would win.
Me too. I don't like hot dogs.
That was my favorite part, was when you called the Hamburglar a terrorist. Hillary and baby get my vote. Oh. That's a woman with a baby voting for a woman and a baby.
Yeah. I feel like
Don't give her
Corinne's
2
baby-
votes.
No, I feel
I
like
won't.
Corinne's baby voted for my baby. It was like a little baby voting session going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you made everyone hungry, basically. People are making dinner. Donna votes Hillary. Dennis says hot dogs. Lots of fond memories at the ballpark. Okay, Grace votes hot dogs. Nicole votes Hillary. Tessa Brown vote Hillary. I didn't say it. Emily said Hillary. Wow, Sam, that must sting.
It does. It does
Worse than
sting.
mustard in the corner of your mouth.
Oh, I got no votes.
Those are all the votes I see at the moment, Dana.
Okay, well, I wasn't gonna say that, Sam, because I think you did a really great job. But this
Thank
one
you.
definitely went to Hillary.
Not in the eyes of the voters, which is the metric that we're using, but I appreciate the sentiment.
You
Well,
did
you know,
a really
you-
great job.
Right?
Hillary
You
just
kept
did
up
better.
with her. You may not have
Thank you.
ran across the finish line first, but you kept up.
Thank you.
I love in the comments, they're like, the baby should debate.
Yeah. A baby debate.
I don't know if anyone's actually met a baby. They can't do very much at all.
They're all
Oh
thinking
my
of
God.
Boss Baby. That's not how real babies are, guys.
Oh
Not
man, but
all
what if you had a
babies are-
boss baby?
They're not all Alec Baldwin?
Oh, I hope not.
Ooh. Okay, so for the next topic, I have some topics from past episodes that I keep taking pictures of them with my phone in the comments and then forgetting to bring them back. So I did that today. So I think this one will be a fun one. So this one came from Sarah on a past episode. So when is the better time to shower? Is it in the morning or at night?
Ooh.
So this one is going to Hillary to pick first. Would you like to argue on behalf of night showers or day showers?
I'm gonna go with night showers.
Okay, so Sam, you get a debate on behalf of day showers. And Hillary, your 1 minute starts now.
You're winding down for the evening and you're getting ready to go to bed. And what do you want to do? You want to just wash the worries and cares of the day away. Get yourself a clean slate so you can slide on in, tuck yourself into bed, and then start all over again. I'm talking about night showers, guys. So something that's really nice, especially in the winter, is having a hot shower that warms you up so that when you get in the covers, you're already toasty. Or when it's summer, take a cool shower to cool off from the day because you've definitely been sweating. Whether you like to believe it or not, from the car to the house, you're sweating. And the shower at night keeps your sheets more clean so that throughout the week, you don't feel like you're sleeping in your own filth. I yield the rest of my time.
Okay, great. So Sam, your minute starts now.
Okay. Imagine. No, I don't want to get up. No, I don't want to go. Oh no, whatever could be worth getting out of bed for? What about a nice hot shower? An intermediate step between the best part of your day when you're sleeping and the worst part of your day, everything else. Taking a shower in the morning starts your day off on the right foot. It's good to have something, a routine, anything in this world, in this crazy 2020 COVID world that restores any order and balance to your time. Also, it's good for styling your hair. Some of us have hair that they try to style at least a little bit, and taking a shower in the morning gets that process jump started. A little blow dry, a little pomade, you're looking sharp, and you're gonna get that big promotion. What else? It's cold in the morning. Showers are nice. It's like what Hillary said, but mine's better in the morning because it's more cold in the morning than it is at night. That's the coldest time. Shower in the morning, and you're gonna
Last
have
time.
a good rest of your. Yes, I had a whole thing, my main point, but I'll get to that later.
Okay, so Hillary, your rebuttal starts now.
I think we can all agree that the majority of us don't wake up with enough time in the morning to get a proper shower in. If you're rushed, sometimes you wake up late and you're like, oh, now I have to add a shower in. So you've really just added more stress to the start of your day. At night, Your timeline is your timeline. You don't have to go to bed right away. Or you can. You can take a quick shower without feeling rushed. Or you can take a really, really long shower without feeling rushed. Because the only thing waiting for you is your bed, not your boss for the big promotion. He's like,
And
where
that's
are you?
fine.
You're late.
Okay, Sam, and your rebuttal starts now.
Imagine I invited you to tapas at 9 p.m. and you're a night showerer. That means it's been almost 24 hours since your last shower. You probably smell terrible. The entire tapas restaurant is looking at you. If you took a day shower, you are guaranteed to have no more than 12 hours or so since your shower. You're doing a lot better. If you take a night shower, you're burning those extra super clean hours on your bed and maybe your significant other, both of whom don't give a heck because they're asleep and or abed. So take a shower in the morning. And
That's
that will
time.
be the good one.
I was having a similar thought to Sam, only mine's always like, do you want to play Rocket League? Or something similar instead of getting time for a shower. Okay, so let's take this back to our audience. Who won the shower debate? Is it Hillary with night showers or Sam with day showers?
Sarah is still very torn, regardless of how well the debaters did. I liked Sam's tapas argument. I've never thought about that before. How long has someone not showered before we meet for tapas? Beck wants to choose middle of the day showers. Wake up, clean house, continue to be dirty.
What
and then
luxury you have.
Wow, must be nice.
I've done the like work from home, take a lunchtime shower, which I feel like is like the worst of both from like my hair maintenance perspective, because my hair takes forever to dry and then I have to straighten it for shows.
Mm.
So there's never enough time if I shower like after 8 a.m.
Wow.
Emily votes Sam this round. Good. Good.
She's had tapas with him apparently when he had a night shower.
Beck has got to go Sam because she loves sleep. But Evan votes Hillary. Tessa votes Sam. Sarah is still not helping because she just said both arguments are solid. Kareen votes Sam. Baby votes baby, though. Jen still doesn't get the baby vote.
Man, that baby demo, I'm not capturing them with
No,
my
you're not there
arguments.
But Dennis is going with Sam. He likes starting his day refreshed. Emily has some inside scoops into Sam's habits. Even though I always have to kick him out of the shower so he goes to work or leaves the house. How long of showers do you take, Sam?
Oh man, in a perfect world, 20 minutes. In a real world, 15 minutes.
Yeah, that extra 5 minutes is your perfect world.
It's really
So
once
close
those
to a
fingers start
perfect
getting pruny, you're almost there, baby.
Sarah is with Hillary though. Clean sheets for the win. Nicole says Sam. Oof. And those are all the votes, Dana.
Okay, well that one went to Sam, so great job. We're now 1-1.
Nice. Dennis does say that babies hate tapas, apparently.
Yeah.
I didn't know. But they do.
Every plate's a small plate when you're a baby.
Oh, nice. Small plates, small spoons.
Oddly enough, for my hair, if it's going to be curly, I have to shower at night and then let it dry while I sleep. And then the curls come out okay. In case anyone was super curious about my hair routine.
I didn't know
Add
that.
it to my Dana diary where I keep all the facts.
Otherwise, if I wash in the morning and it dries, it looks like a giant fluff ball, and then I have to straighten it for an hour.
Dana hair routine. Got it.
Right? Okay,
It's
so
just a phone case.
you're lying to me, Hillary.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Okay, so this next topic, I just saw this pop up in the comments, and Chris didn't show it, but since I'm at home, I can see all the comments.
What did I miss?
So this one comes from Evan, and it said, "Who would win in a fight to the death, a rubber duck or a teddy bear?" And I thought that would be super fun. So Sam gets to pick first. Who would you like to take in a fight to the death? Who's going to win? Is it going to be a rubber duck or a teddy bear?
I think I would like to take Team Teddy Bear.
Okay, so Hillary, you get the rubber duck. So Sam, your 1 minute starts now.
Okay. So when you think about the classic teddy bear, your first few thoughts may be cuddly, maybe soft, maybe babies like them. But now that I've already locked down the baby demographic, let's focus on the rest of us. Teddy bears are representations of real animals that also look soft and cuddly, aka bears. But you know what bears are? Vicious killing machines. Bears will absolutely end you if you leave even a trace of like toothpaste in your car in your camping. So I assume that a teddy bear, if a wizard cast a spell on it, would also be equally lethal. Just because it looks cute and cuddly, you don't know the murderous intent that lies inside. Not stuffing cannot remove the soul of an animal, just
Okay,
the
that's time.
insides.
Okay.
Yes,
So Hillary,
listening.
that's great. Okay, so Hillary, your 1 minute starts now.
I want you to think of being a kid and you've got your rubber ducky and your teddy bear. Which one falls apart, becomes tattered and worn, you have to take to your mom to fix? The teddy bear. You don't say, oh, please fix my rubber ducky. They're indestructible. And also, we recently found out that the holes in them allow like the water and soap and bacteria to stay inside, so that it's filled with mold, so they would just kill and obliterate the teddy bear with mold. Yeah, so try to come back from that, teddy bear. And then there's also in real life, I've never been. We're talking about real life animal counterparts. I've never been attacked by a bear. I've been attacked by many ducks at duck ponds, and I have not even done anything. I didn't even have toothpaste on me. I was literally just there, and they came after me. So I would just like to say that the vicious counterpart. I've seen very cute videos of bears, not vicious videos. But that's just me.
That's
But
time.
let's go to water.
Let's go back to Sam. Sam, your rebuttal will start now.
Oh, Hillary, where do I start? Maybe the fact that you have admitted that you have been attacked by real life ducks and not died. This is a fight to the death. And if a real duck with real webbed feet and wings and an actual beak and maybe teeth, I don't know how beaks work, didn't kill you, how could a rubber duck ever kill anything to the death? It's gotta be the teddy bear. Rubber ducks float and you squeeze them and they squeak and they have no skills. A teddy bear has sharp, beady eyes that could get in the duck's mouth and choke it to death
That's
because
time.
they're little marbles.
Okay, so Hillary, your rebuttal starts now.
Absolutely. We're forgetting that these counterparts do not even have the same types of anatomy. A teddy bear does not have claws. That is what would kill you in real life. Basically it's the attitude that I'm talking about that carries over, because that does carry over from real life to these stuffed animals. So, and the rubber ducky mouth, you cannot fit a teddy bear eye in there. If you could, it would be a choking hazard for a child, but it could be a murder hazard for a bear. Just
Okay, and that's
existing.
time. A murder hazard for a bear. Okay, so we're going to go back to our audience now, and they're going to vote. Who would win in a fight to the death? Was it Sam with the teddy bear or Hillary with the rubber duck? Go ahead and put your votes in the comments.
Dennis is impressed with the black mold argument from Hillary. I didn't know that either. That makes a lot of sense. Beck also agrees ducks and geese are evil. Let's see. Okay, Nicole was unsure if it was teddy bears or rubber duckies. There's a lot of real bears and real duckies going on there, but yes. But I think Hillary wrapped that up by saying that they carry their energy from form to form, whether it be inanimate or adamant. Corinne votes Hillary. Baby votes Sam.
Feels good.
Man, that's a split belly. That's a split battle.
And Sam finally wins the baby vote.
Yeah.
Yes. It's like Nebraska. Like I get the little one chunk, even though most of it goes to Hillary.
That's great.
Oh, okay. I thought this was a vote for Rubber Ducky, but he's just singing the Ernie song. Oh, here's a vote. Evan votes Hillary for the indestructible moldy rubber duck. Okay, here we go. Emily says, I think stuffed bears can be creepy. Ducks are consistently cute, so Sam this time.
She just loves ducks. I know this.
I have to give my feudal warning of please vote based on the debate skills and not your own personal preferences.
I think that's a losing battle, Dana.
It is.
You try every week.
I'm gonna keep
Says,
trying.
Teddy bears, they have arms. Gotta give it to Sam. Yeah, I guess a duck beak isn't as menacing as a bear claw. Vote duck from Dennis. See, Nicole votes Sam. Those teddy bears. This was a good topic.
Yeah, this is super fun. Okay.
Those are all the votes.
So this one was really close. It came down to one vote, but Hillary took this one.
Even without the baby vote.
It would have been a tie with the baby vote. Oh no, we have another vote come in, and that made it tied.
Oh. Sam. A stuffed bear could consume the rubber duckling.
Okay,
That's a good point. Okay, I gotta switch this.
So we're gonna kind of hover here. If there's any other, I'm gonna call it no more votes. So that makes it a tie. So it's gonna be a tie, this one. So they both get a point. Yay!
Oh, yeah.
With me shaking your hand.
Oh, shoot. Ah, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh.
Okay. So for this next round, we're gonna do what I like to do is pick a general topic. So it's gonna be a little bit more open-ended. And then you're gonna be able to pick one thing within that topic, and then the other person will pick something other than what you said. So let's see what I got here. We got a lot of food ones. So I'm gonna pull this one from some comments that I got on a previous episode, which I thought this would be super fun and right up both of your alleys. The topic is, what is the best kitchen utensil to have in place of a hand? I think you'll both be able to have fun with this one.
That's my brand for sure.
So Hillary gets to pick first this time.
Okay. I call it a spatula, but I guess it's called a rubber scraper.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Like I
Yeah.
can grab one if you need to see it.
Grab one.
Okay, let me grab one.
Yeah, because there's like the flipper spatula, and then there's the scrape things out of a bowl spatula.
Yeah, like this.
Okay. Okay, so Sam, what kitchen utensil would best be replacing your hand?
I would like to go with big ol' knife, please.
Okay, big old knife. Okay, so Hillary, your 1 minute starts now.
All right. So let's imagine that you're doing things besides cooking with your new kitchen utensil hand, like changing a baby's diaper or hugging a loved one. Perhaps you have to push the buttons on an elevator. Or maybe you need to hand off a present to your grandma. I want you to think about, wouldn't you want to be soft and inviting and friendly, but also versatile? Now you're in the kitchen. What do? You can stir, you can scrape, you can even use this for some light flipping. And you don't even have to pick up a utensil with the other hand because you have one built in. You're like a Swiss Army knife without the pain. So you've just gotten in your car and you realize your windshield wipers are broken and it's raining. You stick your spatula / rubber scraper arm out the window and
that's
you
time.
Clear away.
Okay. So Sam, your 1 minute starts now.
Yeah, you could be safe. You could play it safe and get a soft polyurethane spatula scraper attached to your hand. Or you could freaking be a legend and get a big old knife attached instead. Think of all of the cool things that will happen once you have replaced your hand with a big old knife. Yeah, maybe you can't shake hands, but shaking hands is terrible and a good way to spread COVID. If anyone cuts too close to you and you have a big old knife for a hand, they're going to stop being so close to you. They're going to walk in the other direction. You can always find employment at a haunted house scenario because that's very scary if you didn't know someone has a big old knife for a hand and then they had a big old knife for a hand. You also would do very well in a zombie apocalypse. I feel like people often have big old guns for hands or maybe chainsaws for hands, but you can, none of those are in the kitchen, so I had to go with a knife. But when you are in the kitchen, a spatula, you can use your other hand for a spatula. Think of how fast you could chop things if you just had a knife. I'll demonstrate. Knife hand, knife hand, knife hand, knife hand. So fast.
And that's time.
Whereas if you hold a knife, oh, so slow.
Okay. So Hillary, your rebuttal starts now.
Which would you rather have attached to your body in a sexual situation? One of these or a knife that could cause your partner to die due to some mishap or slipping? And also, if you're to be employed based off of your hands and you can only be working at haunted houses, that's one job a year. And I don't think it pays enough to last all year. Whereas this, I could work at the Play-Doh factory helping the children get their Play-Doh.
And that's
I
time.
could work.
Okay. So Sam, your rebuttal starts now.
I fail to see how this would be a detriment in a sexual situation. I can think of so many cool things to do with this, like cover it with something less dangerous, and then maybe you have a fun insertable situation going on. I'm not going to elaborate, but you get where I'm going with this. Also, just look at how freaking cool I look. Just like, this is me, this is my thing. Like, that's amazing. I just think that it's so limiting to just get a spatula, which is just a worse hand. Why don't you live out loud? Why don't you think outside the bun?
Sam's Bud Light seltzer's getting into his head right now.
I've drank half of one and I'm feeling rowdy.
I'm not gonna lie, I was like, Hillary makes a good point, or does she? Now I'm curious. And then Sam brought it out the knife.
I'll make a comment once the voting's done so it doesn't sway people towards me. Because I have one thing that just will woof.
Okay, well, we're gonna go back to the audience. Please put your votes in the comments before Hillary tries to sway you with a
I
non.
won't. I'm playing very kind and nice.
So who won what kitchen utensil would you have in place of your hand? Was it Hillary with a spatula / rubber scraper, for whatever you call it, or was it Sam with a big old knife?
We had some people helping out Hillary. It's a rubber spatula, I guess.
Oh.
Is this what they call it?
I think they just combined both the words I used. Oh, wait. I trust you now.
We have a baker.
The baker vote.
Okay. Yeah, I trust you. Sorry I said that. You just combined words.
Kareen is outraged, or I don't know, did someone pick a fiddle fork? What is that?
Have you not been watching? You've clearly not been watching Movie Libs, because that is their replacement for swear words for the F word.
I think I suggested that too.
Dennis thinks that Sam was ignoring the baby vote.
Oh, that's true. Babies hate big knives. It's one of their least favorite things.
I mean, not my babies. My future baby's gonna love big on knives because I'm cool.
Votes. Oh yeah, Kareen verifies. Baby is terrified of Sam. Her vote is for Hillary.
Oh man, just when I got him.
Uh, Evan says Hillary. Versatility, job, financial stability, and also Sam made me nervous swinging that knife around. Yeah, did you have that in your room already, Sam?
No, no, I did not. It was a quick delivery during Hillary's rebuttal, just because she had a prop.
You a knife?
I don't know.
The Play-Doh factory was pretty funny.
She brought me a knife, but then she didn't vote for me.
Hillary. Let's see. Tessa said, this is a long one. The fact that Sam said to think outside the bun made me realize a knife hand is the right choice, and I do need to think outside the bun. So I think that's a vote for Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Nicole is a vote for Sam. He has a good point. Huh? Was that pun intended? With the zombie apocalypse. And those.
I'm gonna stop holding the knife. I'm freaking myself out.
Those are the votes. Sam, did you mention something about covering up the knife for a sexual endeavor?
Yeah, it was. I was trying to do a rebuttal and address her points, but it is tough to think of ways to use a big old knife sexually. Not like a small controlled knife, but a big knife, because that's the hole I dug myself.
Yeah, big old knife. Those are all the votes for now. Knife. So Hillary, if you want to share your
yes, he said cover it up during that, and then use it for insertion, as if that would be.
I heard that too.
Something like really reliable to cover it, like that it won't poke through. But you're right; it's not a good idea. It's not. I'm gonna say it now that we're done debating.
Reliable to cover. What are you gonna put it? Like weld it into like a rubber glove? Like.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Or maybe like a knife sheath. They make sheaths for knives.
And you think that wouldn't come off during insertion?
I don't know. I'm sure if there's people who could think about it, there's people that probably do it. Go look it up on the internet.
You're just asking to get sliced up, man.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the movie Seven?
Yes.
There's a scene that they talk about. It's terrible. Moving on. There's babies listening.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Knife condom. I thought
yeah, a knife condom. That's exactly what I was going for. Just like the really, really thick ones, like the really thick ones.
I guess a knife would be really good, like an abstinence tool, because you could be like, no. I don't know.
You just made assumptions about where it's going to be inserted. It could be,
this was me holding up my knife hand, being like, back away.
Okay, well, I'm going to move away from this because...
Beck wants to lecture everyone in food safety, food prep safety.
I would wash my knife hand before using it.
Oh, that's not up to code, I'm sure.
Okay, so that one is actually pretty close, but Hillary took our utensil hand debate. Okay. Gonna get my composure back. So our last topic came up on the post I put today. So what I've been doing with this last one to make it fun is I'm going to give you the topic, and then you got to pick what your opponent is going to debate on behalf of. So Sam gets to pick first. So Sam gets to decide whether he's going to be nice or
naughty.
Naughty. Or knife hand.
So our topic, since next week is Thanksgiving and we won't be here because you'll be at home, hopefully eating something delicious. So we're going to debate what is the best Thanksgiving dish. So Sam, what would you like Hillary to argue is the best Thanksgiving dish?
I'm going to go with bread rolls.
Okay. Now, Hillary, you get to decide what Sam is going to argue on behalf of.
Okay. White meat turkey.
Oh.
Okay. So Sam gets to go first. So Sam, your 1 minute to debate on behalf of white meat turkey starts now.
Hello, my name is Sam. Thank you for coming to my talk about Thanksgiving. Now that I've padded for time and come up with lots of good ideas, here's where I'm going to begin. When you think of Thanksgiving, you think of turkey. This is an undeniable fact. Turkey is the top of the list of the Thanksgiving foods. Now, when you're eating turkey, yes, sometimes you want to get in there and have a big old drumstick. But a lot of the time, you know what you need is just like a good, clean slice of turkey. So the white meat is what you need for that. There's no gristle. There's no crunchy bits. There's no chewy bits. It's just clean, fine turkey. Now, this is important because a lot of times the turkey is really the canvas for other foods. You can put gravy on it. You can put stuffing on it. You can put cranberry sauce on it. You can do all three of those things. Having white meat really highlights and accentuates the flavors of those other toppings. Dark meat, you might get some weird crunchy bits, or there's just too much flavor and your taste buds aren't going to notice everything. They're going to be like, oh, dark meat, so much flavor. White meat, keep it simple, keep it safe.
Okay, so Hillary, your minute to debate on behalf of bread rolls starts now.
You can be the star of the show by taking it as simple as you want, by doing store-bought, or by making it at home with bread rolls. And let me just say, you're thinking store-bought? How could a bread roll that's store-bought be good? Clearly, you've never had Sister Schubert's rolls. I highly recommend them. They're basically that homemade taste, but with the time of a kid that just played video games all day and forgot it was Thanksgiving and had to pop some frozen rolls from Sister Schubert in the oven. And then at Thanksgiving, you can take these rolls and dip them in your mashed potatoes. You can make tiny little turkey and cranberry sauce and stuffing sandwiches. And you can also use them as like a little thing to nibble on while you're waiting for the food to be out, because we all know that food's never ready when they say, but the rolls are always ready. And I will also mention that no one likes turkey. You think of it at Thanksgiving because it's just there, but literally, like, no one's like, I can't wait, it's Thanksgiving turkey, but everybody loves carbs, baby.
Is it just me, or I've never heard of those before? No?
Oh, they're good. I don't know if I've seen them around here. It might be a Midwest thing.
This seems like some Midwest nonsense, which every time I talk to Hillary, she brings up some crazy thing I've never heard of that is specifically the beloved middle of the country that gets to choose our president.
Right, where's all the Ohio people? They probably know.
Yeah, I know. I'm hoping they're here.
Okay, Sam, so your 30-second rebuttal starts now.
We're talking Thanksgiving foods. You know what I have 364 days a year is bread. That's why I'm a little overweight. It's not bad, but I could eat a little less bread. Turkey lives on Thanksgiving. That is its day. And to just eat bread rolls is to fill up your stomach real estate. I would love to just dip my bread into stuff and have bread. But you know what? Thanksgiving is a marathon and you have finite stomach space. Why waste it on bread? Bread's going to be there for you in Christmas, and Valentine's Day, and Hanukkah.
Okay, so Hillary, your 30-second rebuttal starts now.
I want you to think why bread rolls are the best dish. They get a seat at the table at every holiday. You know why? Because they're just that good. Turkey's not good enough to show up at all the other holidays. If it was, it would be there. But it's too complicated. You have to buy it. You have to thaw it. You have to brine it. You have to cook it. You have to carve it. Whereas bread rolls, literally, you can get them pre-made and they're absolutely delicious. Or you can put all the thought and delight into them of a yeast packet and rising and all of that.
And that's time.
In science.
Okay, so that was a very passionate debate. Who won our best Thanksgiving dish debate? Was it Sam with white meat turkey, or was it Hillary with bread rolls? This year, I'm making my famous Thanksgiving lasagna.
Ooh. Just like a mama used to make.
Right.
I'm sorry if any Italian viewers are no longer going to vote for me.
None of my ancestors are Italian. It's It's gonna be a very Irish lasagna.
Sam got the vote back for the baby because baby like bread.
Oh no, I had turkey. I'm
But you
I'm
came
just
up with,
anti-baby right now.
you came up with the
You came up with it.
Yeah, I gave it to Hillary because I'm not trying to court the baby vote.
That's just in Sam hates babies.
That's just in.
Beck thinks that she needs to bring some famous dinner rolls to the Boardwalk Show tomorrow. Yes, please. Bring your rolls.
Bring Sister Beck's rolls.
Sister Beck. Yeah, what's the name of the Hillary?
Sister Schubert.
Sister Schubert.
That cannot be real.
Midwest.
It's
rolls.
real. It's super real.
Evan always highlights one of the sentences from all the debates. White meat, keep it simple, keep it safe. Words of wisdom from Sam Harrison.
Yeah, bread's dangerous, y'all. Look out.
All right, Beck votes Sam. Hillary lost me on the pre-made just bake rolls. Those should be illegal.
Wow.
You're a baker.
Sam really much about like buy the king Hawaiian rolls. That's how you do.
Yeah.
Those are not that great.
Korean votes for Sam. But Jennifer says Hillary for this one. Emily says, yeah, nobody's got room for bread rolls on Thanksgiving. You save those for the next day, Sam. Yes. The leftover sandwiches.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about. Baby votes bread and for his future baby BFF. Oh, this is tough. Evan says he votes for Sam. Tessa says bread is dangerous on the hips.
Don't I know it?
Yeah, so I don't know if that's a vote for turkey or what. But those are everything that we have, Dana.
Okay. Well, it looks like with the votes we got in that Sam took our last topic.
Cha-chang, cha-chang.
Yeah. Very nice.
Okay, so it looks like after 5 rounds, we've got a tie. This is great.
Hooray!
Okay.
Everyone's a winner.
Yay,
Everyone's
just
a
in
winner.
time. Just in time for the holidays to be thankful. I'm thankful for awesome debaters that are so good that they like can't beat each other.
I'm thankful for hosts who put me on their fun shows.
Yeah.
Yay!
I'm thankful for Dana specifically.
I'm thankful for Dana, but also Chris. Huh?
Yeah,
Oh.
Chris.
Thank you.
Good
I'm
job.
thankful for Chris for being here and doing all the tech for us these last few weeks. You've been doing a great job.
Thank you. This is my last one. Brian's coming back next Thursday, so you're saved. You will
No,
have
we'll miss you.
high tech teching.
Okay, well, I just want to thank Hillary and Sam again for being here tonight. You both were fantastic. This was super fun.
Thank
And then
you.
And as always, like thank you to everybody in the audience for all of your great suggestions, both beforehand on Facebook and tonight live on the show. And thank you for voting and your comments and just being here and being awesome. We appreciate everybody and have a good rest of your week and have a good Thanksgiving because I won't see you because I'll be eating lasagna.
Nice.